What's going on, guys? TeamTrigg is back. We are here for episode number 1, the very first episode of our Wi-Fi battle series. We have Deandre here, who's been a fan of TeamTrigg for a little bit now, and she is our resident Pokemon breeder in our Discord channel. I'm just going to set my music to something that's not the default. We're going to go for Team Skull Admin. While we're loading in, definitely check out the Discord server. Deandre's usually in there breeding Pokemon. She actually takes requests. So if you want to shiny something and you want it to be super legit, then you can just get it from her. If you ask really, really nicely. Let's see what she's bringing to the party. She's bringing 2 evolutions. She's bringing Espeon and Vaporeon, Salazzle, Minior, Haxorus, and Metagross. Most likely a Mega Metagross. I do not have a Mega on my team, which was probably a mistake going into this. Now that I think about it, what are we worried about? We worried about she might open up that Minior. She might open up that Minior. I think I might get the sand up right away and open up with Gigalith. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up with the Mount Crushmore, our Gigalith, and get the sand up, and I'm just going to enter everybody else into this game here. All right, so here we go. Rocking the, I don't even know what pose that is. I know I'm rocking the pose that you get after you beat the Elite Four because that's literally all I have, unfortunately. And we're gonna see what she opens up with. Okay, let's get this party started. We're excited. Mount Crushmore is going out. The shiny Gigalith, which I actually got from Deandre. I'm rocking 2 Pokemon that have the OT Deandre on it, and she opened up with Vaporeon, which is actually bad news for me. So she probably predicted. The only thing I can do at this point is to switch out. We're gonna get the. I think I'm gonna go out into Finny. It's literally all I can go out to. I'm gonna go into Tapu Finny. Not sure what she's planning to do with this Vaporeon. It could be an Aqua Ring stall. Maybe. I see the NPCs do that a lot, but what the hell do I know, right? Could be an Aqua Ring stall. She could just go out for it. She's gonna go for Scald. We're gonna resist this. We got the Misty Terrain. It's not gonna do much to us. We are gonna get buffeted by the Sandstorm, but I'm pretty sure we're holding leftovers. I'm like pretty sure we're holding. Yeah, okay. So there's the leftovers. Coming through with the leftovers heal. Vaporeon also holding leftovers. I probably should have seen that coming. I'm not really sure what we're going to do to this Vaporeon, because there's not really a whole lot that we can do. I could throw a Scald at it. I could go out into Espeon to try to take it out. I could probably just try to out. So I'm going to taunt. I'm going to taunt, see if she wants to switch out. She's also thinking about what she wants to do to me. So she's not going to switch out, which is kind of what I wanted, but I mean, Tapu Finny's not that intimidating. We're going to go for Taunt. It wanted to use Wish. So we caught the Wish right in its tracks with the Taunt. We do outspeed, which is good to know, so that when that Taunt wears off, we can always throw that Taunt back up. To negate the Wish. Now I guess we just keep throwing Scalds. We can just keep throwing Scalds. I don't know if we're going to do that much damage with the Scald. I don't know if we're going to do that much damage with the Scald. We're going to see. I know Vaporeon has a pretty sky-high defense stat. Defense? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not going to Google it right now because I'm not about that. I also didn't take a picture of my opponent's team, which is bad news bears. Okay, she is going to go for the withdraw, so we did manage to stall out. The Vaporeon. He's going to go into Xerox, the Mega Metagross. We're not going to get a burn because of Misty Terrain. That did some damage. That did some actual damage. Now, Mega Metagross. Going to do neutral damage to my Tapu Finny? I'm thinking neutral damage. Is there anybody that I can switch into? I could switch into Chandelure, but I don't really want to take Unless if it earthquakes, then we lose Chandelure. But I don't think it would earthquake against Tapu Fini. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Probably gonna go for Meteor Mash. I'm hoping. Oh god, I'm hoping. Goes for Meteor Mash. Put out the Chandelure. This is Keystone, so it is Mega Metagross. Chandelure choice Scorfed. Yeah, so it does go for Media Mash. Media Mash. We can take another one of those if we have... Oh, the Sandstorm. I don't know if we can take another one of those. Anyway, I'm gonna go for Fire Blast. Go for Fire Blast. I'm pretty sure we're faster. I'm pretty sure we have speed. I'm pretty sure we have speed. If I'm gonna be really scared if we don't have speed, because I sent out Chandelure really early, and looking at its health now, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably could have stayed in with Tapu Fini and put another Scald into it, and done a little bit more damage. Okay, we go first and we don't miss, so that's good. So Fire Blast is gonna go through and he's gonna take out the Mega Metagross, so that's really good for us. That puts us in a really good spot. He's gonna take damage from the Sandstorm. We're not really loving the Sandstorm. We're not really loving the Sandstorm at all. Again, I didn't take a picture of my opponent's team, so I have really no idea what she's gonna go. She's gonna go into Haxorus. So we need to switch out at this point because I don't really want... I think I'm gonna go back into Fini. Because I feel like Fini probably walls this Haxorus as good as anyone. Whoops. I'm gonna go back into Fini. Fini's still rocking that most of its health. It's rocking most of its health. Probably Earthquake. Probably Earthquake is gonna come through. I don't have... It's the wrong kind of terrain. Dragon Dance. That's probably not good for me. That's probably not good. Now, is she gonna do it again? Because I don't know, unless it's packing Poison Jab. It could be packing Poison Jab. It could be. I'm gonna go for Haze because it might try to Dragon Dance again. I'm gonna go for Haze. 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 We're gonna take neutral damage from that because we are part water, so that's good. We're gonna go for Haze. Haze, which is going to take out the stat changes. So that next Iron Tail coming through, not gonna do as much damage. Not gonna do that much damage to us. I think I might try to go for a Scald. I'm not actually packing any Fairy type moves on this Tapu Fini, which I now see was a problem. I'm gonna go for Taunt. No, that was probably a bad idea. That was probably a bad idea. I'm gonna go for Taunt so that I can't Dragon Dance up again, but it might just go for Iron Tail. There's a good chance that it will just go for Iron Tail. Oh, and she's gonna withdraw. She's gonna withdraw. Vaporeon comes out again, which we are gonna taunt. So really, the only thing coming out of the Vaporeon is probably gonna be Scald. The Sandstorm has subsided. The Sandstorm has subsided. I am gonna go into... I don't really have any Pokemon that want to take a Scald from Espeon, or from Vaporeon. I was thinking of going into Espeon there. Espeon is really my only option at this point. I'm gonna go into Espeon because I think Espeon has a relatively high special defense. We're gonna go into Espeon. I don't know if there's a lot that that Vaporeon can do to me, so there's the Scald. And it did a decent amount of damage. I'm gonna go for Psychic. Go for Psychic and try to get some damage on this Vaporeon while it's taunted. Okay, so that's a 3-hit kill. Oh, we got the special defense drop. Did we get a crit? Oh no, I forgot about the leftovers. Do we just let Vaporeon go down and then switch into Chandelure, and then Vaporeon's taunt wore off, so it's gonna wish. probably gonna wish. So I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna stay in with the Espeon and go for Psychic. Is Vaporeon, is it specially defensive or is it defensive? Oh, that looked like it hurt. Okay, so Espeon is gonna go down. We did not get as lucky as I wanted us to. But that's okay. That's what we have Weevil for. That's what we have Weevil for. So Weevil's, I'm gonna put out Weevil. I don't know that. Oh, I have Fake Out. I have Fake Out and Ice Shard. So I'm gonna go for Fake Out. And just kind of hope that it kills it. You ain't getting anything on my Weevil. You ain't doing it. There's no way. There's no way. She might switch out, but I don't know if she's gonna want to. I don't know if she's gonna want to switch out Vaporeon at that low health. I think it's time to just let Vaporeon go down. I think it might be that time. But she's probably thinking about keeping him in. But we went for Fake Out, and we're gonna see how this goes. Okay, so she stays in. We're gonna go for Fake Out. It is going to take out the Vaporeon, so that's good news for us. Yeah. So that's good. That's good news for us. Minior. Okay, Minior is gonna come out. I don't really want to stay in on this Minior. I think I keep getting a hole in my head from my green screen. Yeah, there it is. I still gotta play around with that a little bit more. I'm gonna go back into Tapu Fini, because Tapu Fini seems to do a pretty good job of walling her team. Now that Minior might go for Shell Smash. Might go for Shell Smash. I don't know if she's running the Shell Smash Minior, but we're gonna find out. So Misty Surge comes out again. I'm really glad the Sandstorm is not up at the moment. It went for Stone Edge. Tapu Fini, being the beast that it is, kind of stayed alive. Kind of stayed alive. 100% stayed alive. And I'm going to go for Scald. I don't know why I'm running Scald on Tapu Fini. I have a different Tapu Fini that I got from a friend that knows Surf, but I'm not using it because of complications. So we're running Scald Tapu Fini, which when you think about what Misty Terrain does, doesn't really help me any at all. So it does go for the Shell Smash. White Herb? White Herb? White Herb? White Herb. Nope. White Herb? White Herb. There it is. There's the White Herb. So we're going to go for Scald. We're not going to get the burn, unfortunately. So that did do a decent amount of damage, but now the shields go down. The shields are going to go down. I think it might be time to let Tapu Fini die. It might be that time. I should have taunted it. I'm going to go for Scald again on the off chance that we live. She's thinking about it. She's not really sure. Not really sure if she can kill me, but I'm pretty sure she can. Acrobatics. Gonna take out Tapu Fini. That's okay. I've got Weevil in the back. We're gonna put out Capiche. Capiche the Weevil is gonna come back out. And we've got Fake Out. We got a whole bunch of priority moves to take care of this thing. Capiche. Capiche. Fight. We got Fake Out. Fake Out. It's gonna do a little bit of damage. It's gonna flinch, and now we are going to go for Ice Shard and hopefully take it out before it does too much damage to Capiche. I'm really hoping this takes it out. Yeah, we got it. All right, so Capiche is proving to be actually a very formidable foe on this team, being the revenge killer that we designed it to be. So good for Capiche. Probably gonna come back out into that Haxorus. Maybe gonna come back out of that Haxorus, but I am not gonna stay. CoverGirl. Is it Dugtrio? Oh no, it's Salazzle. Now I definitely don't want to stay in on this Salazzle. I am gonna go into Gigalith. I'm going to go into Gigalith, because I have a feeling it's going to resist anything that this Salazzle is going to want to do to me. It's also going to get that Sandstorm back up. We're going to get that Weather. Sandstream's going to come up. Do a little bit of passive damage. So that's a nasty plot. That's probably really bad. We do get the special defense bonus from the Sandstorm. So I was going to go for Stealth Rocks, but I have a feeling if I go for Stealth Rocks, it might just be the end. I'm going to go for Earthquake. Because if we live whatever it's about to do to us, then we should kill it, because that's 4 times damage from Gigalith. Because it's fire, because Salazzle's fire poison. And she knows it. She's not sure she's going to be able to kill me in 1 hit. I honestly don't think that Salazzle can kill a Gigalith in 1 hit. Now the question is she going to switch out and preserve the Salazzle, or is she going to take the risk and stay in and try to kill me with Gigalith? But because I'm pretty confident that Gigalith can kill this thing in 1 hit with Earthquake. I really am. Okay, Dragon Pulse. We don't resist it, but we should be okay because of the special defense. Oh, we ate it up. We ate up that Dragon Pulse. So we're gonna go for the Earthquake. Earthquake is gonna take out the CoverGirl. It's gonna take out Salazzle. Poor Salazzle didn't know what was coming. Actually, I feel like Salazzle did know what was coming, and Dragon Pulse was not the answer there. I don't know if... Can Salazzle learn Earth Power? Maybe. I don't think so. But if it could, if it can't, then it should. Or maybe should have in this situ... Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting at. Anyway, so, okay, the Haxorus is going to come back out. I think we are going to... It's probably going to throw out that Iron Tail. Now, what do we do about this Haxorus? Do we just stall it? I'm going to go into Palossand. Maybe. Maybe I'm going to go into Palossand. What can I do? I'm going to go into Palossand. I'm going to go into Palossand, and hopefully we can... Deandre, this is actually also Deandre's Palossand. It's shiny. She sent it to me on one of my streams. Which you guys should check out over at twitch.tv/TeamTrigg. Twitch.tv/TeamTrigg. Haxorus is going to go for the Dragon Dance, which makes me a little bit nervous. But I think we're just going to try... we're going to stockpile. But I'm just deciding if I want a Z stockpile or just regular stockpile. I think I'm just gonna regular stockpile. I should have Z stockpiled. And we're gonna try to wall this thing. Now it may go for another Dragon Dance. I'm not sure, just so that it can outspeed my Chandelure. It's definitely going to want to outspeed my Chandelure, but I do have... If I can drag this out long enough, I do have Weevil with the super effective Ice Shard. So that will certainly be a thing. So Haxorus is going to use Dragon Claw. We're okay. We're gonna go for the stockpile, just the regular old stockpile, which is going to increase our defense so that next Dragon Claw is not going to do as much damage. Haxorus is going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm, take a little bit of damage. We are going to Z stockpile. It's going to use Dragon Claw again. It's not going to do as much because of our first stockpile. Mind you, if she had gotten that crit, we wouldn't have been happy campers. But we are going to go for that Z stockpile. We're going to do our fancy Z move. We're going to do our fancy Z move. The hole out of my face. Look at this. Look at this. The green screen. Yeah, so we're back at full HP from Z stockpile. I don't know if you guys, because I didn't know that actually did that, but it does. I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball. We're gonna start putting some damage on this Haxorus. We're gonna go, yeah, Shadow Ball. We're gonna start putting some damage on this Haxorus. Palossand at this point kind of just walls everything, except like a really strong ice attack, but I've seen Palossand wall Gyarados using Ice Fang. Like, its defense, if it's a physical attack, its defense is just out of this world. I don't know how many more turns of sand we have, but I'm going to go for Shore Up. And get all my health back in the Sandstorm. Because in the Sandstorm, Shore Up gives you 66.6%, I think, of your health back. So we're going to get our health back. Back to full. And Haxorus is going to get buffeted. Going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm. We are going to go for Shadow Ball. And we're going to, I'm pretty sure, take this Haxorus out. Once and for all. The power of Smooth Rock Gigalith, this never-ending Sandstorm, which is great for Palossand. Palossand loves the sand. Just eating it all up. And getting all that health back with the Shore Up. We're just eating it all up. So, oh, she's going to go for Dragon Dance again. I'm not really sure why. She probably just knows that she's going down unless I miss. Or maybe she just wasn't expecting the Shadow Ball. And Haxorus is going to go down. Because the Shadow Ball connects. The Sandstorm subsides. So Palossand not getting that special defense. Oh. Not getting that special defense boost from the... I'm just going to go for Shadow Ball. Not getting the special defense boost from the Sandstorm. I don't really have the resources because I'm two stockpiles in. Don't really have the resources to throw out Gigalith and get that Sandstorm back up because because then I would lose all my stockpiles and then it would be basically the same and I would have the same stats. So I am going to go for Shadow Ball. It won't, I don't think it'll kill, but it'll do a decent amount of damage. Hopefully bring it below half, and then I'm confident that we can finish it off with Weavile. I'm confident. I'm confident that we can finish off with Weavile. Now, that's assuming that, because it's going to go for, I would assume that it's going to go for Psychic or Shadow Ball. Probably Psychic because it gets stabbed. I feel like it would be silly to go for any other move. Okay, maybe it doesn't know Psychic. So it's going to do not quite half. And it's going to, oh my god, it's Life Orb. So Palossand is going to go out for a Shadow Ball. You can have that Shadow Ball right back. And it did put it essentially where I thought it was going to put it, but I feel like we live another Psychic. Or another Shadow Ball. I feel like we live another Shadow Ball. Unless it crits. But I'm not worried. I think that's GG. Yeah, we got 21 health. We got 21 health, so as long as we connect this Shadow Ball. There's a Shadow Ball fight. We're throwing Shadow Balls at each other. And that's GG, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Espeon was their last Pokemon. That is it. Great game, Deandre. Thank you much. Thank you so much. Thank you much. Thank you much for the battle. Good game, good game, good game. If you guys like this, make sure to give me a like, give me a subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you thought I could have done anything differently. If you want to see any other different teams in the future, make sure to throw me some suggestions for Pokemon. You can do that in the Discord. You can do that on Twitter. You can do that on Facebook. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow. All the cool stuff is happening on Twitter, and you will get weekly updates about the stream. And that is it for today. Have a great one.
Got 25 sass in a 10-pound bag. She gets you down and out, and you wear the white flag. Lure you in with a smile, throw your face in the dirt. If you play with fire, then you're gonna get burned.